Heidi ho, folks. How y'all doing? Kunal here, Bulls on Wall Street. Hope you all had a great weekend and have been able to stay out of this recent big hodgepodge of poo-poo that we call the market. Market was down. It looks like about 1.5% for the week. We're sitting here right on, a nice level of support. This kind of this 1400, 1410 zone. Looks to be holding up the market right now. What we are doing though is we're starting to test this level again, which could create kind of a quick waterfall type moment down to the 200-day moving average. But on the other side, probability says that we should bounce off this level. We're oversold, we're on support, and we should get some type of bounce, at least back towards 1425 or the 50-day moving average. But the price action has not really given us any indication that that's going to happen yet. And so that's what it makes it tricky. If you're just looking at it from a bird's eye view, you would say, all right, we should bounce here and kind of get a little bit of a run, and then we'll see what happens in terms of the nature of the bounce and then be able to judge kind of where we are with the market. But we haven't seen in terms of the price action any indication yet that the bulls are ready to step in and pop this market. And so we're kind of in a holding pattern. It feels like we're probably a little bit too late to short right now, as we got support at 1400 and the 200-day moving average right under. And we haven't seen any indication yet on whether we should put our chips in and go long. And so it's just kind of a holding pattern, which means you're kind of just scalping back and forth, waiting around to see if something more meaningful comes about in terms of the market. So that's all I really have to say yet. I just don't know. That's all. I don't know. We don't have any clear clue yet what's going to happen. Let's take a look at the watch list. Taser, huge run here. End of day on Friday. We'll see if we get a nice washout in the morning. If this thing kind of breaks below 8 and you start to see people sell, it could wash out really quickly and then rebound, in the open. So I'll keep an eyeball on this one. Expedia, nice earnings breakout here. It might need to rest a little bit, but this could be nice for a day trade too at some point. We're right at kind of this key level breakout here, and we stalled at it on Friday, but at some point during the week, I would assume, especially with a healthy market, that this is going to break out to new highs. And so I definitely like the look of this stock. ADNC, this one, we're starting to approach kind of a little gap fill area here, and bouncing right off supports. We'll keep an eye on that 7 level. This one might have a little bit of juice in it. PSX, I'm not actually familiar with this company. This one just came up on my scan. It's an IPO play. It's really right near highs. It's an energy play, but for some reason it's been bucking the other energy companies. So this might be something good to keep an eye out as on a technical level. It's at a very key point. Then these IPO breakouts tend to do nicely. ANAD, it looks like this 140 mark is key. That was our prior level of resistance. The volume's been popping up a little bit the last couple days. We'll see if this thing can come out of range. Jivo, one of my subscribers actually sent this to me. He said that he liked the stock, and I also kind of like the chart pattern. It looks like it'll probably come to 225, and then we'll have to see what happens on it. But it's due for one of its big pops. OCZ looks like it's just starting to bottom out here. As long as we can kind of hold this this level of support that we've been at any given moment, this thing could squeeze 20-30%, at least back up to $2 for a gap fill. I'll be watching this one like a hawk. It could just take one piece of news to squeeze it. BONT, just a little triangle pattern here. If the market shapes up, this stock typically goes on nice runs. You see here how it has, it can really move when it wants to. I like the look on this one. Mako seems to be doing a little bit of a bear flag here under 16. This could be a good short down to 14 if we need to start taking some shorts. LNG just still coiling here on the 50-day moving average. At some point, this thing's going to break out of the coal or break down. GMCR, the 25 spot is the key. It's been just kind of tapping that area. C-Trip still flagging here at the 200-day moving average. PASS, this is a silver stock. Silver's been getting killed, but this one's been holding up. So if we get a bounce in silver, that might be something worth taking. If we get a commodities bounce, a U.S. steel here, right on 2 levels of support. Nice, easy, low volume, oversold pullback. XCO, support at 8 looks pretty good.